He opened the decision letter, saw denied, and felt the floor drop. What do you do next? That's Ryan's story. And because he picked the wrong review lane, he lost months. I'm Cameron Burrell, U.S. Army veteran and founder of VetBiz Media. On Veteran Benefits Reset, we break down the VA process into practical steps so you can act with confidence. One record, one step, one mission.
Quick promise. By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 decision rules to pick the right lane, a checklist to start today, and a simple file label system that saves time. No legal advice, just practical steps. Got it?
First, picture the 3 lanes as different tools. Each tool is built for a job. Pick the wrong tool, and you waste time and evidence.
Tool 1, higher level review. You ask a senior reviewer to recheck the record VA already had. Here's the rule. No new evidence in HLR. If the decision missed a record already in your file, HLR can fix that. But if you're planning to submit a fresh medical opinion or test results, HLR is the wrong lane.
Timelines vary. HLR is often faster than appealing to the board, but it still commonly takes a few months. Don't expect a week. Expect measured movement.
2. Supplemental Claim. This lane is for new and relevant evidence, meaning documents that weren't in the decision package and that actually relate to the issue VA decided.
Examples: a post-decision nexus medical opinion, treatment records showing worsening symptoms, or a buddy statement describing events that tie into the issue. Those are the kinds of evidence that belong in a supplemental claim.
Here's the catch. New doesn't always mean useful. If the new documents are vague or unrelated, they may not move the needle. Package them clearly, dates, provider names, and why they matter. Supplemental claims also trigger VA's duty to assist in different ways. If your new evidence points to medical development, VA will often try to obtain records or schedule an exam tied to that evidence. That can be helpful if your evidence is specific.
Third lane, appeal to the board under the AMA. This is the more formal legal path where you can request a hearing or choose a paper review.
Use the board when the dispute is mainly about how the law was applied or about factual findings already in the record. Want a hearing? You can ask for one. Want to ribble an argument? You can submit that. But expect longer timelines, often a year or more.
Quick comparison. HLR equals recheck existing record, no new evidence. Supplemental equals add new, relevant evidence. Board equals legal appeal with hearing or paper options. Each one changes how VA reviews your claim. Now, 3 quick decision rules you can use right now. 1. No new evidence and you believe VA misread the file. Consider higher level review. 2. You have a concrete piece of new evidence, a nexus letter, recent medical test, or clear buddy statement. File a supplemental claim. 3. The issue is legal, or you want a formal appeal and hearing options. Appeal to the board. A few myths to stomp out fast. Myth: HLR is always faster. Not always. Myth: filing an appeal freezes everything. Not necessarily. Myth: you can submit any evidence in any lane. Nope. Match the evidence to the lane. Okay, practical organizer checklist. You can start right now. First, pull your decision letter and put it in a folder labeled clearly. Then, get your service records, DD-214, or separation paperwork. If you have treatment records, grab dates and provider names. For supplemental claims specifically, prioritize a concise nexus statement from a provider if you can get one, and recent treatment notes that show continuity or worsening. For HLR, highlight the exact pages you think were missed and note the reason briefly. For an appeal, write a 1-paragraph summary of the legal error in plain terms.
File labeling tip. Keep it ridiculously simple. Folder name, VA_last name_claim date_lane. Inside, prefix by type. 01, decision letter. 02, service records. 03, medical provider, YYYY_MMDD. 04, buddy statement, name. That little system saves hours. One step, one record, one mission.
Before we close, 3 takeaways.
Match the lane to the evidence you actually have. Don't pick HLR if you plan to submit new evidence. And label your files now so you can act quickly.
Your single next responsible step. Choose the lane that matches your strongest piece of evidence. Start the checklist we covered and call an accredited veteran service organization to review your plan before you file. If you need help finding one, your local VA or State Department of Veterans Affairs can point you to free VSO support. Facts over frustration.
Thank you for listening to the Veteran Benefits Reset podcast. If this episode helped, follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with another veteran who could benefit. Download the free 7-step Veteran Benefits Reset Guide at vetbizmedia.com/veteran7.
And remember, your service did not expire. Your story is still worth reviewing. Take the next responsible step. Stay organized, stay informed, stay ready. Veteran to veteran, keep building, keep learning, keep moving forward.